Again, once everybody. Well, I'm doing what I have not been wanting to do or excited about. I am now in the process of pulling the rest of my dash. As you can see, this is all nice, all been re-dyed. I'd show you the other parts, but they're all gone too. So I'm going to pull out the rest of my dash, trying to keep up with the bolts. One thing I learned from a mechanic friend of mine is that when you take something out, just put the bolt back in where you got it. But so I'm going to have to drop the steering wheel, take off a bunch more bolts, and not really looking forward to this, but I do have to dye this black because it's in desperate need of it. And while I'm doing that and pulling this all out, I'm going to go ahead and do the heater core, which needs to be done because I can swear I smell antifreeze. Nobody else says that they can smell it, but I know I can smell it. And this black is all dull and been armor rolled for years and needs to look as good as the other ones. I am going to get myself a little paint pen, do the little minor details here and there and all there, but still I'm probably about halfway done with pulling the dash off. I just had to take a break, and I did the black part of the cluster that was here. I did dye it today, or yes, I would say dye it. I did dye it today, and it looked great, and I wanted to give it one more coat. And unfortunately, here in Florida, when it gets a little bit later in the evening, it got a little too humid and it looks milky. I'm going to see how it looks in the morning. I'll probably do a video on that because it really looked good. But I got greedy. I put one more coat on there, and it looked awful. So I'm going to have to do that and probably put another coat on. I'm hoping that tomorrow it looks better, but because of this Florida humidity, got to be really careful. I should have done all this back in April or March or February, when our humidity is not awful. There's my St. Christopher. So, going to be a good little project. It's going to do another video when I yank the rest of this off and do my cluster. One thing with my cluster, my tach, when I start my car up, it does the old back and forth. And even when I'm about at 1,000 RPMs, it showed me 3,000. I did watch a video where a guy went ahead and soldered. Can't think of my words today. Use your words. Did do some spot welding and, spot soldering, and it looked a lot better, worked a lot better, so I'm going to get that done. That's where my speakers used to be. So, still, this is one tough project. For somebody that has never done this before, I'm just taking my time. It was a pain getting this instrument cluster out, but once you get, really, this is for your speedometer cable. Once you get that done, it's actually kind of easy. It makes it a lot easier to pop these out. Or you can do one of these first and get that done. And once you get one, it is a lot easier. But this humidity is awful today. We're in late May, and I want to say it's probably at least above 70 degrees right now. So wish me luck. I'll be getting this all done. And this weekend, when I do take off the rest of the dash, I'll do another, like I said, another quick video. But it's been 3 weeks since I've done a video on my car. Just getting it done. The only thing I've done on the doors is I did the little hole stops here. So I'm going to have to take off this whole door, take off the door on the other one. When I say take off the door, I mean the paneling. I have to take the paneling off. And then once I get all the interior and I think I'm finally happy and done, I'm sure I'll find something else in the interior to actually do. So stick around with it and please check it out. See how well I'm doing on my car.